All right, guys, so we're finishing up problem number 5 here. Let's find the coordinates for s prime and u prime. So s prime is going to be -5, -3, and then u prime is going to be -3, -7, okay? And so our last one that we have to solve here is t, and we're finding t prime. So again, we're going to the left one and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's going to be t prime right there. So we're just gonna get the coordinate of t prime. It should be 4, -6. So that's going to be 4, -6. All right, and then I'm just going to connect the dots. I like to do this just to get a visual picture. Make sure we're not off by a lot or anything like that, because normally if we make a mistake on these, it's going to be visibly noticeable that it's not correct. So, and this is where I think in Desmos, as long as you put your points in a table, you're able to connect the lines, and that's what I would recommend doing, putting your points in a table, connecting the lines, and that way you can see your picture on Desmos as well. All right, guys. So for number 6, again, I'm going to help you set this one up, but then I'm going to let you guys finish this one out. So for this one, we have our rule right here. All right. And so what this tells us is that in the x direction, we are going in the positive direction. So we're going this way. So that would be to the right. And then for the y values, we are going in the negative direction, which would be this way, right down here. So we're going down. So we're going to the right and we're going down. So if we start with C, we are going to go to the right 4. And this is where, guys, if you go down first or to the right first, it doesn't matter. You know, like a lot of times I do the X translation first and then the Y translation, but you can do it in any way that you want, okay? So for this one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over and down 1, and that's going to give us our C prime value. So for this, that is going to be 5, 3. So that is the C prime value. We went over to the right 4 and down 1. So what I want you guys to do is finish out number 6 here, and I don't think it's too difficult. We got direction which you're going, so find B prime, A prime, and D prime. And once you do that, check your answers on the note sheet on Canvas, okay? So moving on to the last page here, a little bit different, okay? A little bit different. So for this one, they're asking you to write the rule. So before we had the rule, and this time they're asking you to write the rule. So the rule was in this form where we had our x comma y. So we're saying for any x or y value, what is going to happen when we're moving the figure is we do x, and then we got to figure out what we're moving in the x direction, or we're moving in a positive and negative direction, and then we got to figure out the y. All right, so for this, okay, remember that if it has an apostrophe, it is the image, okay? So this is our original image. I'm going to call that our first figure, and then this is our second figure, okay? So triangle DEF, okay, that is our pre-image. That is the original image. Okay, and then triangle D prime, E prime, F prime, that is the image. So as long as you know where you're starting, so this is the original right here. So we're going to start with the original, okay? And then we're going to, this is going to be the new figure. So you got to make sure you know where you're starting. Otherwise, you will have the wrong translation rule. So we are starting with this figure, okay? So start with the ones, and I just think like start with the ones that has the less writing on it, you know? Start with the one that's just DEF, okay? That's the original. D prime, E prime, F prime is just a copy of that, okay? It's formed by some transformation. So for this, I think, well, we're running out of time, so we will finish this one up on the next video, okay, guys, on the next video.